Hey everybody, it's Coach LT here with your Monday morning motivation. I had an amazing weekend. I hope you did too. First, Riley and I had a birthday party on Friday to go to. Of course, you cannot have a weekend without at least one kid party to go to. This one was at Urban Air in Largo. And I want to give a shout out to Urban Air because they were absolutely amazing in accommodating Riley. Even when they weren't asked, they rose to the occasion. And there was one particular moment that I want to reference where Riley was on the bumper cars, and Riley can't manipulate the levers on the bumper cars to move her around and to move her forward and backward. It requires a bit of coordination that she just doesn't have the motor skills for as of yet. She's getting there. And the manager for Urban Air was so great. He moved Riley's bumper car from the control box and allowed her to spin and bump and move with her friends. And she just loved it. And I'll share some video with you all so you can see that she had a great time. And I love the inclusivity that Urban Air promotes. They continuously checked in with her when she was in the trampoline zones and things like that to make sure that she was comfortable and sure that she was accommodated. Even when I didn't ask, they went above and beyond. And so, shout out to Urban Air and Largo for really promoting and fostering inclusivity in that environment. And it was just great. Riley was able to have an amazing time with her friends. She is really coming into her social season and loving the parties and things that she's going to. And I love it for her. It keeps us jumping on the weekends. And outside of that, we just relaxed. We chilled out, beautiful weather, took some walks. My niece is here from VCU until she heads out to Minnesota for her research internship. So she's hanging out here with Auntie and Riley for a few weeks. And so we are just enjoying the weather and enjoying each other as family. But I want to jump into what is motivating me this morning. You know, we are oftentimes in seasons that make us uncomfortable. There may be not the seasons that we've chosen. They are the seasons that we have been kind of forced into in our lives. And some of those seasons are seasons of joy and happiness and wonderful times. And some of those seasons are seasons of struggle and challenge and pain. And we've all, if you've lived any sort of life, you've gone through both, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. And so today, I want to talk about what we take from our life experiences. There's one thing that I do in my life intentionally. I take something from every life experience that I have, and I try to use it to help me grow, to help me move, to help me shift, to help me change, to help me bounce back, to help me build upon. And so I want to talk to you about that today. It is important that we look at our life experiences in such a way that we don't think about them so negatively. And I recently published a newsletter on Substack that talked about creating spaces that were truly meant for you. And in that letter, I talked about letting go of a long-standing relationship that I had with a friend, a romantic interest, and how challenging that was for me. And I'm still working through that. But how you take that experience and how you turn that into something that you can learn from. What I like to do is I write down my thoughts. I write about my joy, my pain, my laughter, my tears. I revisit it. I read it. I review it. I talk about it out loud. And instead of getting angry or feeling defeated about my situation or my circumstances, I find the things I can learn from it. I ask myself, what is this season teaching me? How is it stretching and growing me? How can I take this pain and pivot? How can I take this joy and build upon it and grow? Losing my mom, it taught me strength. Having major unexpected surgery and having to relearn how to walk again taught me perseverance. And it hurt like hell, y'all, but I pushed through. Having a child with a disability and being a single mom has taught me patience and resourcefulness and love beyond belief. Losing my job, being downsized, taught me independence. And heartbreak, as we just spoke about, well, I'm choosing me and letting them so I can work on healing my heart. And so I want you, and I'm going to give you some homework. I always do. I want you to think about what you're experiencing in this season: the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the indifferent. And think about how you can learn from these experiences. Don't let them tarnish how you function and grow. Don't become jaded by your life experiences. Don't let that bad experience on that job jade you and cause you to feel some type of way, and you carry that into your next experience. I want you to learn from these things so you can grow, so you can take these experiences and make them what you need them to be for the betterment of you. Everything that is happening in your life is happening for a reason. I know you hear that and you're like, oh, why? And some of these seasons are uncomfortable. I've been in some uncomfortable seasons. I'm in an uncomfortable season now. I am learning and growing and figuring things out. But I'm taking all of these experiences and I'm learning how to pivot and figuring out how to turn them into something that is going to work out for my greater good. So that is my challenge for you. Look at what you're going through: the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. Write it down and pull from that something that will allow you to learn, to grow, to pivot, to move forward, to build upon. And how will that make you a better you? I want what's best for you. I hope you are still taking your 15 minutes. I hope those 15 minutes have grown into 30, 45, maybe an hour. I hope so. And that you're taking that time for yourself. Meditate, motivate, push through. But always remember, you need that reset. And then after you've reset, it's important that you continue to choose you and don't allow the behaviors of others to dictate how you feel about you and how you move and how you manage your life. It's all about creating those spaces that are truly meant for you. All right? And now we're going to learn from whatever's going on in this season. And we are going to use all of these things to help us, not to hinder us. As always, if you need a good coach to help pull you through, Coach LT is here. You know where to find me. Check out my newsletter and my podcast at latoyacoachlt.substack.com. And my website is workwonderful.com. As always, have the most amazing week. I have a new episode of Black Girl Loading dropping on Thursday. You don't want to miss it. Two amazing moms. They're going to be talking about their raising sons with autism. And I will catch you later. Have an amazing day.